Hey guys, it's Luis Moreno here with Think Medicare, Think ACA. I've got an update for you on ACA, healthcare.gov. Finally, and I know what was going on, but finally, here is what's happening is they're changing the way they're going to handle applications that are submitted without socials. I still, I can't comprehend this, why you would submit an application without a social unless you're trying to play some game, which they're finally catching these bad actors and they're giving them the boot, which is finally a good thing. So I'm going to talk about the actual notice that we just got by email, and then I'm going to go into the slide presentation and give you some more details into that. All right. So anyway, but before I do that, comment, like this video, give me a thumbs up, and also, if you would, make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. I definitely would appreciate it. We're this close to hitting 6,000 subscribers, and I want to get to 10,000 here as quick as possible. Again, thank you so much, guys. All right, let's get into the email. So we should have got this email, I think, a couple of days ago, maybe over the weekend. And important upcoming block to applications without a verified social. Again, I don't know why you would submit an app without a social. I don't have any trouble with this. Every application that we submit, and we're doing quite a bit, we collect the socials. Now, I do have a system on this, okay? So here's the way I do it, guys. I go in there and I collect all the data, okay? I go through my intake form and fill it out. I don't ask for the socials. If they don't know who I am, I haven't established any trust with them. I'd be a little worried about just giving my social out to somebody. Okay. So I get all the information. I find a plan. I explain the plan. I compare it or cross references and get doctors and meds. And I'm having a conversation with our insured, with my potential insured. So I'm doing it. I'm establishing my professionalism. They know who I am. We've been chit-chatting. So when I ask for the socials, not a big deal. Sure, give you socials. Husband, wife, kids, whatever. I get it all. I don't see any problem. Now, I do know what some of these rat agents are doing. Okay. And I call them rats because I guess in every industry, you always have a group of people that are going to manipulate the system. Okay. But what's happening is if they're not here legally, you shouldn't be writing them a policy. Okay. I mean, the rules are clear. Okay. Well, I know agents that live on the border, and these guys insure people without socials. They are not here legally. Okay. If they're not a US citizen, they're not a permanent resident or have some legal immigration status here, they are not here legally. They tell you plain as day, don't insure them. But what these guys do, they play games. Okay. And the games that they play is they insure them and it cancels for 3 months, and they go back and they insure them for 3 months. And of course, why are they doing that? Okay. They're getting paid for 3 months. I mean, it's a freaking game. And then they go back another 3 months. Yes, the insureds may have coverage, but again, it's manipulating the system. And now all of us that do things right have to kind of pay the price for that. Oh, well, it is. And it's not that big of a price. It doesn't affect me at all. I collect socials. So screw you guys that are doing this the wrong way. God, I hope they give you the boot and get you out of this business. Makes it easier for the rest of us. I don't know. I'm so mad sometimes at some of these agents. Okay, so here's what's happening. Starting in October of 2024, CMS will implement system changes to block applications submitted by agents and brokers without verifiable socials. So in October, the marketplace will only accept applications submitted by agents through the classic direct and the enhanced direct. So that means you're either going to healthcare.gov or you're using a site like Health Sherpa to enroll these clients. Okay. It says here, okay, that include verifiable socials for all individuals over 90 days old who are requesting coverage. That's the key there, guys, requesting coverage. So if you have mom, dad, 2 kids, and maybe the kids have CHIP, so you're not insuring the kids, or maybe the kids, the blended family, whatever, and the other parent is insuring the kids. If you're not insuring the kids, you don't need the socials. No big deal. But if you're going to insure the kids or mom and dad or whomever, you need to provide the socials and just reiterate that to the client. Look, I used to tell them, hey, I can't submit this without a social. and I'd get it. Okay. Well, now it's really true. Okay. I could submit it without socials, but I just never played that game. In December 2024, CMS plans to make additional updates to accept applications submitted by agents and brokers for non-citizen applicants who do not have a social but provide verifiable immigration document information on the app. The non-citizen applicant must be able to provide information from an immigration document that can be verified in real time by the Department of Homeland Security. Okay, pretty easy. No big deal. I don't see it as a big deal. Customers who do not provide this information to their agent or broker can apply for coverage on a marketplace by submitting their own application. Okay, yeah, we know that. Okay, how will these changes impact customers who don't have a social? Almost all marketplace applicants have socials, including U.S. citizens and non-citizens who are eligible for marketplace or Medicaid and CHIP. There are certain non-citizens who are eligible for marketplace coverage, yet may not have a social. Applicants without socials are still eligible. Okay, CMS expects these changes. Okay, fine. All right, so let's get into some more details. I think for the majority of us guys, this is what happens. Okay. I don't know. I'm in San Antonio. I'm close to the border. Okay. You know, I tell my clients, look, I've got a list. I have it in my smart book, which if you guys are not my agents, you can buy my smart book. I have the list of all the eligible immigration statuses. So if I find out that they're not a citizen and they don't have a permanent resident card, I'm like, okay, so what is your legal status here? What document do you have? You know what? And they tell me, I go check. Oh, it's the I, whatever. Just send me a picture. I never had trouble with that. Never. Okay. They may not have it right there. Usually they do. But you know, I may get it the next day, but I don't have any trouble. Okay. So there you go. I get my document, but then the thing is on that document, there's data that needs to be entered to verify. Otherwise, it's not immediately verifiable. There's an I number, dates, whatever. Depends on the document. But I have all that in my smart book. So if you want my smart book, click down below, click on the more button on the description, and you'll get to my site where you can go buy my Medicare smart book or my ACA smart book or a combo, both in English and Spanish. All right. Anyway, that's a plug for me. Let's continue. Let's go to the slideshow where they get into more details. All right. So let's take a look at this thing. So here we go. Agents and brokers continue to expand. This is all good news, but look, however, a recent uptick in unauthorized activity by a small number of bad actors, the frickin' rat agents, okay, is causing disproportionate harm to consumers. Recent system changes and continued enforcement activities include, number one, remediate impacts to consumers. In other words, maybe you submitted it and they didn't want to give it to you. So they have to submit it. So hopefully they can fix this. Remove bad actors who violate these regs. Please remove them. Suspend them. Don't give them the ability. Now, what's kind of crazy, guys, is I've been getting requests from agents calling me to get appointed. And usually a flag turns up on my head. Oh, but I can't do it. I need to get it under my spouse. Now, I did one this weekend, totally legit. He's with a captive and he wants his wife to do independent. But usually it's because they got busted for doing crap they shouldn't be doing and they got suspended and they can no longer write. So now they're going to, and I'm just hoping they're not going to do this bad stuff with or under their wife, but who knows? Revamp operations to prevent this. Perfect. Okay. So let's see here. They're doing their thing. Okay. So here's the goal. The goal is to expel the bad actors from marketplace through increased review and enforcement actions. CMS has ramped up its review of alleged fraudulent or abusive conduct and is issuing suspensions and terminations of these agents and brokers who do this crap. Yes. If you're one of those guys, I'm sorry. Just do it right. CMS is working with a variety of partners, including the State Department of Insurances, issuers, and law enforcement to accomplish this. Again, if you're playing the game, you're manipulating the game the wrong way, man, I hope they throw the book at you. CMS is barring these agents and brokers from being able to enroll consumers in marketplace and to be compensated moving forward. Hell yeah. Cut their money stream off. All right. So it gets a little more detailed here. CMS has implemented some changes. All right. So we already know in October, they do give these applicants 90 days to verify. But if you submit everything, you just don't have to deal with that. Okay. What else is important here? Almost all citizens, almost all marketplace applicants have socials. Very, very true. Okay. And most non-citizens who are eligible will also have it. Now, we do know DACA, this is a good thing, deferred action for childhood arrivals. These recipients are now going to be eligible starting November the 1st. So in October, we can write them. Okay, and generally they do have socials. But if they don't, then we're going to have to submit some data here. There are certain non-citizens who are eligible for coverage yet may not have a social. Applicants without socials are still eligible for marketplace coverage. Okay, so reminder, agents have always been required to provide socials on marketplace. We know that always. Again, we know that. Okay, starting in October, if an agent or broker uses the classic direct enrollment, which is healthcare.gov, or an EDE website like Health Sherpa, and does not verify the social, okay, or provides a social that CMS cannot verify, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 social, the application will be blocked from continuing. So they won't even be able to submit it. A non-screen message will direct the agent to conduct a 3-way call with their client. Beautiful. This message will indicate that alternatively, the agent can assist the client with submitting the application themselves through healthcare. Okay. All right. Now this little process here, guys, is going to take about half an hour. I imagine it's just going to be worse. And I've been hearing some nightmare stories about some of these new people that they're hiring working from home. Not a good thing, because you can hear the kids crying, the dogs barking, the TV's on. Not a good thing. Starting in December, if an agent or broker uses healthcare.gov or an EDE site, working with non-citizen applicants who attest they do not have a social will be immediately blocked from moving forward. They will have the opportunity to provide the applicant's immigration documents instead. If an agent or broker does not provide immigration document information on the application for non-citizen, or provide something that it cannot verify in real time, that's why you need a picture of that immigration document, because it's got data on there. Okay, the application will be blocked. And again, you can call. All right, let's see here. What else is important? Agent can assist their clients. Okay. All right. So simple enough, guys. My opinion, just get the damn social. It's not hard. I mean, I guess it's hard if you're not doing your job, or you're doing one of these no call. Hey, you authorized me to enroll you. In fact, it was kind of interesting. Yesterday, I had a feed pop up, $0 healthcare. And I just clicked on it just to see what was going on. And in the disclaimer, there's still agents doing this. You authorized me to use the lowest income to get you a plan for a $0 premium. You'll be required to update your information, and you're authorizing me to be your agent of record. Click here to agree. Of course, if it's small print and long and I'm trying to read it on my phone, not a good thing. Again, there's always these rats that continue playing the game. Anyway, guys, so just do it right. Collect socials. Be aware that you need them. Don't get yourself in a position where you fall on somebody's radar, and then you're going to have to explain why you're submitting applications without socials, okay, or fake socials. I know what you agents do, fake ones. You want to get paid, and yeah, they're going to suspend you or terminate you, and they're saying legal. I don't know what they're going to do on the legal side. Your Department of Insurance says, well, if you're playing games, I would hope that they go in there and try to, cancel your license. Wouldn't that be good? But good for the rest of us that are doing it right. Bad for you guys if you're doing it wrong. All right. Consider yourself, guys. Consider yourselves informed. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Finally, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Give me some comments, guys. If you're one of the rats and you don't like what I'm putting out here, let me know. We can have a conversation. No, you know what? I don't even have time for you guys. Rest of y'all, put some comments in there, and I'd be glad to respond. I do respond to all the comments. If you click on the more, I've got my course, which I'm revamping. I have my smart books. I have some advertising stuff. I have a bunch of stuff for you guys. So if you're interested, click on the more, click down below. And more importantly, guys, the one thing that I have that is my tool that I use no matter what is Agent CRM. Okay. I created a lot of workflows to help ACA and Medicare agents get that done, guys. There's a lot of good tools in there and a lot of stuff that I've created that I give you when you use my link. All right. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.